Welcome back. Christmas less than 2 weeks away now, and for those who were impacted by Hurricane Irma, the thought of the holiday could bring on some stress during what many consider to be the happiest time of the year.
ABC 7's Marla Spence joins us from Lowe's in Northport, where FEMA specialists are there to help make this season a little brighter. Marla?
For some, Christmas is considered the happiest time of the year, but for most impacted by Hurricane Irma, it could be one of the most stressful. This home covered by trees and bushes belongs to Suncoast resident Jamie Estes. Although Irma was months ago back in September, she says her home is finally starting to look like it once did.
I mean, it would have been nice to not have all of the additional damage and everything happen to our house. Yeah, it kind of sets things back a little bit, which is, maybe a little frustrating, because instead of focusing on holiday shopping or figuring out our travel plans, we're having to figure out how to get trees off of our house.
For many across the state, cleaning up and dealing with the aftermath around the holidays could cause stress for those looking to do Christmas shopping and travel during the holidays.
It's kind of crazy to think something that happened back in the beginning of September is still affecting us towards the end of December. So, it takes a while to recover from things like this.
Estes says luckily she's renting, so the cost of repairs weren't directly taken out her pocket. For some, this isn't the case. FEMA specialists on site of Lowe's in Northport say stress could also come from homeowners and business owners not being happy about their FEMA claims.
You can come back and talk to us. Come on back. There's a grace period right now too, where we're taking second looks at claims and trying to help people as much as we can to kind of give them that extra, because it is holiday time.
The agency is encouraging people who may have extra layers of stress due to Irma and the holidays to stay connected to family and friends and seek counseling with a therapist if they think the load of stress is too much to deal with. I'm Marla Spence reporting for ABC 7, your Suncoast News.
Marla, thank you. Florida's 2017 state Christmas tree lit at the Capitol this morning by Governor Rick Scott and his wife Ann. They were joined in the governor's office by members of the Florida cabinet. The Florida-grown red cedar is one of approximately 16,000 trees that will be harvested and sold by more than 100 Christmas tree farms across the state this year. The fresh Christmas tree industry in Florida adds about $3 million to the state's economy. Agriculture Commissioner Adam Putnam says all families should support local tree growers during this time of year.
This is the season of love, the season of hope, the season of birth, and we're thrilled to officially kick off the Christmas season with the annual presentation of the tree.
This year's tree was provided by Bavarian Christmas Tree Farm of Tallahassee. The farm also supplied trees to Putnam's office, as well as those of Florida's Attorney General and Chief Financial Officer. The Christmas trees will be on display through the end of the month.
And with those colder temperatures, it certainly feels a little bit more like the holidays than it normally does here in Florida.
Well, for me, the holidays feels like 79, 80. I grew up in Sarasota. That's what I like the holidays to feel like. But it wasn't that way this morning. These are low temperatures that occurred across the state: 48 in Tampa, 51 at Fort Myers, in the 30s in the Panhandle. Even Miami was an unusually cool 55. And across our viewing area, these are the lows: 45 in Sarasota, 46 at Venice, and it was pretty uniform right across our viewing area. Tonight, we're going to be warmer. I don't think we're going to be in the 40s, at least along the immediate coast. We do have some high clouds coming in right now, but it should not obscure the sky for the Geminid meteor shower, which you'll be able to see in the east after sunset. I'll tell you more about that coming up around 6:15. Right now on radar, there's nothing to be seen there. They're taking advantage at the National Weather Service in Tampa and Jacksonville to tweak their radar sites since we don't need them right now. 51 at Sarasota for tonight's low, same at Venice, but in the 40s well inland. And if you're heading out on the town tonight, here's your evening planner. It'll be clear and not as cool, but still in the 50s. The winds shouldn't be that strong. And by morning, we'll start seeing an increase in clouds that will thicken during the day. Our complete forecast in just a few minutes.
Okay, thank you so much, Steve. The man accused of plotting Monday's terror attack in New York City making his first court appearance today. 27-year-old Aked Ullah is accused of trying to blow himself up with a pipe bomb in between the subway tunnels near New York City's Port Authority bus terminal. The Bangladesh native who came to the United States in 2011 through chain migration is charged with 5 counts of terrorism, including the use of a weapon of mass destruction. Authorities claim in addition to identifying with ISIS, Ullah was angry about the way Muslims were treated in the Middle East. They believe he planned the attack for about a year and acted alone.
Isolated actor who, I detest the fact that some people decide to use violence for whatever sad and sick reasons in many cases.
Earlier, Ullah's wife spoke with ABC News from her home in Bangladesh. She says she last talked to her husband around 5 a.m. Monday to wake him up for work, and that he never mentioned anything about that attack. He also did not say anything negative about the United States.
In Washington, the second highest ranking official at the Justice Department took center stage on Capitol Hill, facing some tough questions about an FBI agent's anti-Trump text messages and alleged bias in the Russia investigation. The hearing comes on the heels of President Trump's lawyers calling for a second special counsel to investigate FBI agents who have worked on Robert Mueller's Russia probe. ABC's Elizabeth Herr has the latest.
In the hot seat and on the defense.
And the special counsel's investigation is not a witch hunt.
Deputy Attorney General Rod Rosenstein standing firm, special counsel Robert Mueller should not be removed from the Russia investigation.
It would be very difficult, Congressman, for anybody to find somebody better qualified for this job.
Rosenstein grilled on Capitol Hill by Republicans following the release of politically charged text messages between two former members of Mueller's team. ABC News reviewing 375 text messages between FBI agent Peter Strzok and FBI attorney Lisa Page, in which Strzok called then-candidate Trump an idiot, and Page responded, "He's awful." Then when Trump was near clinching the nomination in May of 2016, Page texted, "Holy expletive, Cruz just dropped out of the race. It's going to be a Clinton-Trump race. Unbelievable." A month later, Strzok referred to, quote, "the absolute bigoted nonsense of Trump."
This is not just political opinions. This is disgusting, unaccountable bias.
Peter Strzok did not say anything about Donald Trump that the majority of Americans weren't also thinking at the same time.
Democrats claim there is no evidence Strzok and Page's political views affected the special counsel investigation. And according to Mueller's spokesman, Strzok was removed from Mueller's team immediately upon learning of the text messages, and Page was only on the team for a brief period.
When we have evidence of any inappropriate conduct, we're going to take action on it. And that's what Mr. Mueller did here. As soon as he learned about this issue, he took action.
Rosenstein went on to say he has seen no good cause to fire Mueller. In the meantime, Attorney General Jeff Sessions has assigned a senior attorney to review the bias allegations. Elizabeth Herr, ABC News, New York.
Google has released its list of the most popular searches of 2017, and as you might expect, users were curious about pretty much everything. But one of the most popular searches in the U.S. was Hurricane Irma, which caused, of course, significant damage to parts of our state in September. Another top trender this year was Matt Lauer, after he was fired by NBC amid allegations of sexually questionable behavior. And one of the big trending searches earlier this year was the Super Bowl, where, of course, the Patriots beat the Falcons in overtime. And the most searched actor on Google this year? Well, it's Meghan Markle, thanks to her engagement to Britain's Prince Harry. No surprise there.
Yeah, all of those are pretty monumental events that happened this year.
Still to come in your Suncoast News, an attempt to get fit and stay in shape as we approach the holidays.
How you can stay refreshed and energized before hitting the gym this holiday season.
SRQ Performance Parts provides parts and accessories from over 300 manufacturers, so you can get that new manifold, carburetor, gasket, bolt kit, or nitrous oxide system fast. We'll help you beat the competition. Call or visit SRQ Performance Parts online today for all your high-performance parts and advice.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust. It's the holiday sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKC Sport Utility for $269 per month, or a 2017 MKZ for $279 per month. We have a great selection of certified pre-owned Lincolns. These vehicles have warranties up to 100,000 miles and come with complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, affordable luxury, winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award, serving Florida's Suncoast since 1978. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
The perfect musical for the holidays is live on the Players Center stage. Packed with the big band sounds from World War II, the 1940s Radio Hour is our boogie woogie bugle boy answer to the holiday blues. Call the Players Center at 365-2494 or visit us at theplayers.org. The Players Wild Broadway series wishes you a Merry Christmas with the 1940s Radio Hour.
Credit card debt can ruin your life. If you owe $10,000 and minimum payments are siphoning away your paycheck each month, you can get debt-free in less time than you think.
I've paid $800 a month for the past 3 years and haven't changed the balance on my credit card.
Get debt-free now has a program to reduce your debt, stop the harassing phone calls, avoid financial ruin, and settle for less than you owe.
I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders.
You're pre-approved for our special hardship program if you owe $10,000 or more. Upon payment of your new lower balance, your debt will finally shrink until you are debt-free.
My family no longer has 30 years of payments ahead of us at 20% interest.
There's no fees until you see results. So call now, make one monthly program payment, and free up your cash. Resolve your debt.
Call 800-685-6422, 800-685-6422.
Keep up with your investments and market trends by watching the ABC7 Stock Report. Get a recap of all the day's stock market activity. Be sure to watch your Suncoast News at 6 for the ABC7 Stock Report, sponsored by Sunset Cadillac.
If you're preparing for the new year and making plans to hit the gym early, Kim Hutcherson has some helpful tips for what you should do in today's Health Minute.
Getting a morning exercise routine going all starts the night before. The foods you eat in the evening will impact how you feel when you hit the gym. Go for lean protein, veggies, and healthy fats so you wake up feeling refreshed, not tired. Force yourself to fall asleep early. It'll be easier to get out of bed in the morning if you've logged your expert-recommended 7 to 8 hours. Limit cell phone, computer, and TV use before bedtime. They emit blue light that can affect your Z's. Find something to look forward to. It can be something as simple as a new playlist. Excitement is a powerful motivator and can help you get up during the wee morning hours. Having a workout buddy can also help. Making plans to meet at the gym or a class will hold you accountable. Finally, set up your morning ahead of time. Lay out your clothes and have a pot of coffee ready to brew. The less you have to think about when the alarm goes off, the better. For today's Health Minute, I'm Kim Hutcherson.
I love training, but not till about 1 or 2 in the afternoon. If I try and do it in the morning like they're suggesting, it just does not work. Here's our ABC Tower Cam for the last hour, and I'm going to stand out of the way so you can see a beautiful sunset over Sarasota Bay, actually out over the Gulf of Mexico at 5:38 today. Beautiful. We have some high clouds moving in from the Gulf, but otherwise we'll have fair skies most of the night. A little more clouds toward dawn. 59 is the current temperature, dew point 46. So the atmosphere is going to moisten up as the winds turn to a southerly direction overnight. So we're not going to be seeing temperatures in the 40s like we had this morning, 45 at the airport. For the rest of as far ahead as I can see, maybe inland it will be, but right along the immediate coast, probably 50 to 53 for the next couple of nights. High 63 this afternoon, considerably cooler than normal, but that also is going to change. Looking at our satellite view, we have some high clouds streaming over us that gave us that beautiful sunset, but it is dry, and it should stay that way tonight and tomorrow. They cannot catch a break in the Great Lakes. This is like the third Alberta Clipper this week that has been spinning over the Great Lakes coming out of the Canadian prairies. Chicago's being hit, now Detroit, and talk about fast moving. It's going to be in the New York City area by tomorrow morning. Also, you can see the lake effect snow up there in upstate New York, but it seems to be waning. Now let's look at that future cast. From right now until the morning commute, look how fast that snow reaches New York City and then departs during the day. But even when this storm is gone, look what sets in. The lake effect snow sets back in all the way back up into Michigan. So there are a lot of places that even though the storm passes, it just keeps snowing. That's the effect of the lake effect. It's also bitterly cold in eastern Canada in the teens, 29 at New York City, 36 in Chicago, but quite nice 76 in Dallas, and LA a smoky 72. There are your weather headlines. As we move into the weekend, not as cool tonight nor for the next several nights as we get a change in weather patterns with more clouds and more humidity through Friday. That keeps our temperatures up. And we could be 80, 81, 82 by Sunday into the early part of next week. You're going to like the warm up, I think. I will. Here's the Futurecast showing tonight's weather, and this high pressure is the key. As it moves on past, it shifts the direction of the wind up from the south, and it moistens things up. These I don't think are going to be actual rain hitting the ground that the RPM model is picking up, but it might have a sprinkle here and there, but nothing really measurable. And that front will come through Friday evening and give us a beautiful weekend with another high pressure moving by, more moisture coming up. And this one looks impressive for Monday in the long-range Futurecast, but I think by the time it gets here, those showers will dissipate, so only about a 30% chance of showers next Monday. Here's tonight's forecast, clear and not as cool, low 50 degrees. We should be 55 for normal. Those winds turning to a southwesterly and southerly direction overnight. And for tomorrow, a partly cloudy day, sometimes more clouds than sun. It'll be cooler. That should be partly sunny. 72, average 74 for this time of year. And here's your forecast. Look at that. We warm up to 75 by Saturday, 81 on Sunday, then 82 on Monday too. So hopefully we've broken this trend of having really cold weather. In fact, I was looking at the long-range forecast models that takes us to Christmas Day. I've been kind of teasing that maybe Christmas Day, Scott, that would be like 80, 81, 82. It's more wishful thinking than anything else, but I think it's not going to be bitterly cold. I think we're broken this period where we're getting cold up and down every other day. That's your weather.
Okay. Thank you so much, Steve. We appreciate it. Time now to check your first alert traffic for the drive home. Drivers can expect some backup heading northbound on I-75. There's also a lot of red on the map between University Parkway and State Road 64. Traffic is also at a standstill on State Road 70 heading eastbound toward I-75. There are multiple crashes reported in that area, so it may be in your best interest to take another route.
Well, if you're still checking some names off your holiday shopping list, the deadline to ship gifts is coming up fast. Get your packages to the post office by tomorrow. That's if you want the standard ground delivery. FedEx has a Friday deadline for standard ground service, and UPS gives you until Monday, December 18th for its 3-day select. And if you still need time to shop after that, the 3 major carriers will deliver closer to Christmas, but of course it will cost you more to do so. Black Friday and Cyber Monday are in the past, but retailers have one last trick up their sleeves to drive some holiday sales, and that's Free Shipping Day. This Friday marks the 10th anniversary of Free Shipping Day, which is a day in which participating retailers offer free shipping with no minimum order and guaranteed delivery by December 24th. 800 retailers are taking part this year, with many big names participating, including Amazon, Target, Macy's, Bloomingdale's, Toys R Us, and The Gap. So still some time.
Yeah, still some time to get those last-minute gifts in for the holiday season.
Entertainment news is next.
What to do when your heating or air conditioning needs service or, heaven forbid, replacement? Call Air Now today. We've been serving Sarasota and Manatee County since 1946. We offer $49.95 tune-ups, lease or finance options, and remember, service today or it's free.
Hi, I'm Chef Bob. Watch Aprons in the Kitchen every Wednesday morning on ABC 7, where we'll be serving up the most awesome dishes. Then stop by your neighborhood Publix, pick up the recipe card and all the ingredients.
Need more space in your place? The More Space Place can help with Murphy beds that disappear to reveal a home office, living room, or den. Custom closets with designated areas for your shoes, bags, wardrobe, and accessories. Custom-built entertainment centers, garage storage systems, and more. The More Space Place has 3 showrooms next to Sonny's on US 41 South in Sarasota, on Lakewood Ranch Boulevard just south of State Route 64 in Bradenton, and on Tamiami Trail next to Panera Bread in Port Charlotte. Put more space in your place at the More Space Place.
About every 3 minutes in America, someone is diagnosed with a blood cancer. Light the Night brings together survivors and supporters to bring light to the darkness of cancer and to help fund life-saving research. Our goal is a world without blood cancers, and we're lighting the path to cures. The discoveries made in blood cancer research have led to breakthrough treatments for many cancers and other serious diseases. Help defeat the darkness of cancer. Join Light the Night today.
I heard about the Detoli Cancer Center through friends of mine who had been treated here and were very pleased with the treatment.
if there is prostate cancer, we at the Datole Cancer Center will find it using 3D color flow Doppler ultrasound.
And that helped precisely identify where my cancer was. I can tell you that you will not find a finer, more professional team of clinicians anywhere in the world.
Are you currently on Medicare? In other words, do you carry the red, white, and blue Medicare card? If so, are you suffering from chronic back pain? If you answered yes, you may be eligible for a pain-relieving back brace covered by Medicare at little to no cost, shipped directly to your home for free. These medical-grade back braces are ideal for lower back pain, arthritis, spinal disorders, and other chronic back problems. Will you qualify for a medical-grade back brace?
Call Back Brace America at 1-800-683-9262.
Keep up with your investments and market trends by watching the ABC7 Stock Report. Get a recap of all the day's stock market activity. Be sure to watch your Suncoast News at 6 for the ABC7 Stock Report, sponsored by Sunset Cadillac.
Bon Jovi and the Cars among the newest inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. The 2018 inductees also include Dire Straits, the Moody Blues, and Nina Simone. Late gospel pioneer Sister Rosetta Tharpe will be honored with an award for early influence. To be eligible, bands or artists must have released their first commercial recording at least 25 years prior to being inducted.
Well, if you think fans are excited for Star Wars: The Last Jedi to debut this weekend, listen to this. Online ticket site Fandango says the film is its top advanced ticket seller of the year and its biggest since 2015's Star Wars: The Force Awakens, which went on to be the biggest opening weekend of all time.
Could be the perfect place to do your holiday shopping for the Taylor Swift fan in your life. A pop-up store dedicated to the pop and country star is now open in Southern California. Reporter Chelsea Edwards shows you what's inside.
Brought to the West Coast by popular demand, the Taylor Swift Reputation pop-up is now up and running in Santa Monica.
It makes me feel like I'm in the video, so I'm excited.
Like, all of her costumes are here. I'm like, can I try it on? Can we do dress up? Like,
no, I know.
This is amazing.
Swifties from all over Southern California packed the 3rd Street Promenade location for its opening day, marveling at the displays and snatching up Taylor Swift merchandise.
I came to support my son. He loves Taylor Swift, so we're hoping she makes a magical appearance in here.
Carlicia Castro's son Carlos has been out of school for a week because the Thomas Fire damaged his Oxnard school. The pop-up was the perfect excuse to get everyone out of the house.
This is really nice. Get away, have something fun. There's no cost to it. It's a family atmosphere. Everything's tearful. I mean, this is awesome.
The pop-up features props and costumes, a replica of the birdcage used in the video, and a store. One of the main attractions, the actual throne that Taylor used for the Look What You Made Me Do video. And the best part about it is, it's also a photo op.
This was a blank canvas, right? So everything you see, we've kind of brought to LA. And very much made it feel like a colourful world that Taylor Swift would naturally bring to any room. It's that party vibe, it's you get to know me, this is what I'm all about.
The pop-up also features a viewing lounge for the Taylor Swift Now Making of a Song series, which the star is doing in a partnership with AT&T. In each episode, she opens up to fans about how each Reputation track was created.
I was hoping Taylor Swift would be here, so I wanted to meet her. That was my main motivation. But I mean, if I knew that if she didn't come here, I would still have fun.
College student Chris Juarez just finished a grueling semester. She says she can't imagine a better way to kick off the holidays.
So it's like a perfect time to de-stress, and I personally just finished finals. It's like a reward for myself.
The pop-up is free and open to the public through Saturday.
And Taylor Swift actually coming to Raymond James Stadium in August for her newest concert tour.
Well, sounds like you're ready to go.
I am a big Taylor Swift fan.
Oh, awesome. All right, we'll be right back with more news and your forecast. Stay with us.
Florida Studio Theater presents Mac the Knife, celebrating the spirited and immense talent of one of the greatest performers of the 20th century, featuring some of Bobby Darin's biggest hits such as Splish Splash, Beyond the Sea, Dream Lover, and of course, Mac the Knife. Critics say Mac the Knife is energetic, performed with great spirit, full of impressive arrangements. Audiences are calling it outstanding in every way. Mac the Knife is now playing. Tickets can be purchased by calling 941-366-9000 or by visiting FloridaStudioTheater.org.